8th graders, we're about to leave for high school. But before you go, haven't you ever wondered what your teachers and your friends think?
Well, we interviewed some students and teachers, and this is what they had to say.
Funniest thing that ever happened, probably when Faulkner dressed up as a woman. that was probably the funniest thing. Faulkner looked, yeah, he was hot.
And I played everything.
Yesterday, I was in Miss Farr's class and I was changing the date, and then and I got on top of the table, and then the table I don't know, it flipped, and I flew along with it, and I fell.
What was the funniest thing that ever happened to you with your 8th graders?
For Halloween, I dressed up as the Ring, the girl from the Ring. I had all my hair down, I had it all down to here, and I was wearing this creepy looking mask. And I just stood at the door and I didn't say anything. And then I just stood there like this. Actually, I all hunched over.
Did the students come in?
Yeah. And then as the students came over and the bell rang, I just kind of creeped around the classroom and did this type of thing. At the desk, I had just kids getting up and running off, and screaming.
Who's the funniest? I have to say Jensine.
Jensine, that little brat.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Crazy little girl.
Crazy.
That would be Rigo Garcia, especially the shirt he wears every day where it says that he has the body of a god, and he is not a god.
What is the funniest thing that happened with your 8th graders?
The funniest thing that happened was we were playing soccer during class one day, and I kicked the ball really hard, hit somebody in the head, knocked him out. That was very funny.
When my friend Rocio took our friend Jessie's clothes and she put it on walking around like a guy, and everybody was laughing at that.
I had a student sing me happy birthday, and she had a sombrero on and she was playing the guitar during one of my classes. That was pretty funny. I had a student write a poem about Spider-Man once, and that was pretty hilarious. So there's been a number of things that have been funny.
Which 8th grader do you think will be the most successful in high school?
Cindy Ramirez, because she works very hard in class. She always takes her time and completes her projects on time.
I think Chloe Wells probably would be successful. She might be in the WNBA or something like that. I just hope that all of you are successful.
Sandra.
No. Why?
I don't know. Because she does her work.
And out of all the 8th graders that you've gotten to know well, which one do you think will be the most successful in high school and beyond?
I have to say my girl Rosemary. Definitely. She has success written all over her.
And which one of your friends do you think is going to be most successful through high school?
My friends? Me.
Okay. And why?
Because I actually pay attention in class. I do my work and I'm very respectful to a lot of people, and it's like I don't really fall for all that peer pressure stuff.
Dante Scott. What's up?
Why Dante?
He's just smart. If you listen to what he says, he's smart.
Marissa.
Me.
No. You're a kickboxer. What are you talking about? Yeah, him too. I think he's gonna make it like Bruce Lee.
And she is goal-oriented. Probably Chloe Wells.
Chloe.
Chloe? Yeah, why?
Because she's smart and she has good grades and she plays basketball and everything. She's gonna have a matching and everything. She's gonna be all famous.
I know. This one's not my friend. She's my acquaintance. Her name's Ariana. She's really smart, and she doesn't back down to peer pressure. And Diamond, she's pretty smart too, and she's strong.
To mind right now, we've got a young lady in Europe right now, Vivian Montiel, who is a very good student right now, very positive. She's in Europe, very helpful, and I think she will go far.
Ms. Gregory, who do you think will be the most successful in high school?
I think that the most successful 8th grader that I've seen so far is Joyce Stallworth. She's going to be, she focuses really well in class, she does her work on time, and I think she's going to be great fun.
Alejandra,
Me? Why me?
Yeah, why Alondra?
Yeah, because she's like smart. She's like, dedicated.
Everybody, I think Joel Dern. He's a pretty smart kid. He don't worry about girls. He's into his schoolwork, and I'm a fan of him if you want to say it like that. I mean, he's never in trouble. He's been in honor roll 3 times I think this year, and that too.
I think Joy could be the first woman president.
Cool. And finally.
That's a trick question. Because a lot of times the ones that you think are the most successful, you know, they've been leaders their whole life. They get to high school and now all of a sudden, you know, they're in a whole different realm. And a lot of times they tend to maybe trip and stumble just a little bit. The ones who are maybe not as successful in junior high tend to surprise you and become the most successful in high school.
Will you miss the 8th graders from this year?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun.
Will you miss the 8th graders from this year?
Yes. I always miss my kids as well.
Which ones? Or all of them?
A lot of them. And a lot of them I will miss.
And what would you miss most about JU?
One thing I miss most. I would have to say my teachers and the way I went to top teachers class. The music and everything.
This group of 8th graders, overall, out of all the years that I've been here, this is probably the group that acts the most adult-like, where I can have real conversations about real things, and you know, and we can kid around on a different level. In general, there's not a lot of immaturity.
Yeah.
And
teachers, the girls.
The girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the school. People from the school. I mean, a lot of my first things happen here.
I think I'll remember Shamika Traylor the most, who is in 2nd period. She's actually Miss Mitchell's student. She comes in with a smile every day. She's always positive, upbeat. If I ever have a down day, she can always give me a hug and bring me up. So I think I'd probably miss her the most.
What I really look forward to is when you guys become seniors and you're getting ready to graduate, that I can get an invitation to your graduation. That's what I really look forward to.
Everything. I've been here for 3 years, and the people I've met, the things I've done, the after-school activities like basketball. I helped coach the volleyball team. I'm gonna miss that because I learn new things. You learn new things every day, and that's the most thing I'm gonna miss about it.
I'm gonna miss, you know, balling up the little kids that's actually shorter than me. You know, I was pretty short myself. I miss just playing around with all my friends, just hanging out after school, having fun. Miss most of my teachers. That's really it. I miss most.
Yeah, I always miss my students after they leave because all of my students have something special about them. Each person I believe has something special about them. And even when we have conflicts in the classroom and if we butt heads or whatnot, it doesn't mean that I don't care about them. And so I do miss them, and I do like to see them come back because I like to know they're doing well, and I want good things for all of my students.
Will you miss the 8th graders from this year?
I will miss some of them, yes, I will miss some of them, but yeah, it's good that they move on to the high school and continue their education.
The teachers, hanging out during lunch, watching all the little kids running.
Well, one of them is like being, you know, the oldest people out of school, because then when we go to high school, we're going to be 9th graders. So basically being ahead, and then like the teachers.
Are you going to miss the 8th graders from this year?
You know, I am. Last year's group was a little tough to deal with, but this year's group I've really enjoyed. And I think they're going to do real well.
I'm going to miss playing basketball, the free food, and
all my friends. Mr. Jackson, he's cool. I've been here for 3 years. I'm gonna miss that.
And what are you gonna miss from JU?
I think mostly the teachers, some of the teachers, because I heard that the teachers up in high school aren't as cool.
What friends?
Steven?
Plus, we're going to a bigger school, and then we're going to become 9th graders. We're going to be the little ones and get picked on.
Yeah, I will. I'll miss you guys.
Are you going to miss me?
Miss you too. Hey guys, I love you. Uncle. Huh? I love that guy. What's there more to say, man? He's late. I'm blushing, man. I'm turning purple.
What I miss about JQ is my friends, my favorite teachers, like just having fun and then being able to act however you want, and then like all the memories because I'm going to a different school and there's nobody there.
I'm gonna miss him a lot. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna miss him a lot. So I'm not going to the same high school. Yeah, I mean,
Where are you going?
I'm going to Carter. I'm going to Altaloma High.
So you both are splitting up too, huh?
Yeah. But we're still getting conviction with best friends.
I would miss everything here. My friends, teachers, and even the work we do. All the memories I have here, I would miss everything, and I honestly don't want the last day to come.
So what do you guys want to be when you grow up? I want to be a basketball player. I want to play in the NBA after I get out of high school. Because that's like the best thing to do. And you? I'm going to be a baseball player because it's just fun. And I've been playing it for a long time.
If sports don't work out for me, I want to be a photographer, filmmaker. I like taking pictures and filming stuff, really. That's what I enjoy doing most.
NBA basketball.
Football?
NFL football player.
Basketball?
Or and if that don't work, NBA. And if that don't work, I want to be a dentist. You better brush your teeth, people.
What do you want to be after you graduate college?
Right now, I might change my mind later, but right now I want to be a psychologist. Why? I don't know, it seems like interesting, like to hear people, like, well, I like to listen, so like to listen to people and then give advice, so probably that.
After I graduate college, I want to be an RN, registered nurse in the recovery room.
I would want to work with something with like medical, like a pediatrician.
Pretty much what she said, I want to be a pediatrician.
Once I graduate college, I want to go into the WNBA. Then I want to be a sports reporter and retire to a teacher.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Can I get an autograph first? First?
The advice I would give to 8th graders for high school would be really not to care about other people, what they think. Just gotta do what you gotta do. Set your goals and then get them done. Just stick to it.
Always to continue interacting positively with other students, learning their social skills, and just keeping their grades up, and above all, have fun in high school.
Study hard, do their best, stay out of trouble, and I wish for them that all their dreams come true.
Don't slack off, keep your grades up. Something I need to do right now, but seriously, high school's a big thing. As soon as you get after that, it's college. Everything after that you gotta pay for it, and nothing's free anymore.
Work out, get some big muscles, walk in big groups, safety in numbers, never find yourself alone in the senior wing.
Hopefully the 8th graders would stay involved in sports and continue to, or improve and get good grades and make sure they don't drop out of high school and move on and go to college.
There's my motto right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
If you do this for your whole life, things will go well. If you work really hard and you play really hard, you do both really hard, you strike a balance, things will work out for you. That's my advice. Hard work in playing and working.
That you get good grades and that you get all your credits, because if you don't, you'll really, really regret it when you're a senior and you have to work extra hard in order to be able to get your diploma.
I'll probably say like pay attention in class, listen to your teachers and your parents, and don't go out doing what everybody else does because they think they're cool and everything like that.
Hear that, Jaguars? Stay out of peer pressure.
Don't do drugs, crack your luck.
Yeah.
It's important to have a dream, but having a dream is not enough. Working towards that dream is what matters. I do believe that if they work towards their dreams, they can make them happen. But each day that they waste, each day that they're not trying hard, then they're that much more likely not to succeed or not to reach that dream. They limit themselves by not applying themselves fully towards what they want. And so I would just remind them that it's up to them to make those dreams come true and that they have to work towards them.
8th graders, advice. Well, 3 things. Number 1, really work hard to finish high school. That's very important. Number 2, be persistent in what it is that you want to do. Be positive. Really try to make your family proud of you. And number 3, have fun.
Be good. Don't mess up.
Don't let no one get you down. Girls are just
Drama.
Don't listen to rumors.
When you start something, don't give up. I've had people quit on me for basketball. People have quit Jaguar Productions because it was boring or the work was too hard. So I have people quit all the time because they can't handle the work or they're not motivated enough. So my advice to you is don't give up and don't quit just because something gets difficult in life.
These are the years that you're going to remember the rest of your life. You're going to keep the friends that you keep in high school for a long time.
Be optimistic. You got to kind of go after what you want, because a lot of times, especially being a freshman, kind of timid and quiet, maybe lack a little bit of that 8th grade confidence. Go up into the high school, be confident, but don't be arrogant. Meaning don't walk around like you think you're a senior when you're not. But go up there, ask questions, get involved in your school. You want to know what's going on? Get involved. You know, join a club, maybe go out for a sport. Don't be a wallflower. Because otherwise when you graduate and you go to college or you don't go to college and you look back, you're going to regret a lot of the things you might or may not have done. Do as much as you can in high school.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. They'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, and illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs, if there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue.
And what was it like putting together this DVD?
Hard.
It's hard, but you have fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
You get in trouble a lot.
It was fun taking
making fun of Mr.
pictures.
Top. And Miss Ferrara and all the teachers here.
especially making fun of Miss.
What do you want people to take away from this DVD as they watch it? What do you want people to know?
Make them cry. Do a DVD. What do they want? So when you watch a DVD, be thankful.
No, we procrastinate.
Anthony, say it again.
I want them to take away good memories of middle school.
There's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you